Ladies and gentlemen, hang on to your wigs and keys. It's time for great moments in presidential speeches.
There are some who say that communism is the wave of the future. Let them come to Berlin.
Communism is another sad, bizarre chapter in human history whose last pages even now are being written.
Yeah, I'm now going to go feed the Chancellor a hamburger.
Feed the Chancellor a hamburger.
It's all right.
Ladies and gentlemen, now it's time for great moments in presidential speeches. Watch this.
That the only thing we have to fear is fear itself. Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
The challenge facing the United States is that we have to be right one time. I mean, 100% of the time.
I shall not seek, and I will not accept the nomination of my party for another term as your president.
The erosion of our confidence in the future is threatening to destroy the social and the political fabric of America.
It's like I say about the presidency. People in America, you know, like the presidency, and sometimes they like the president. Get it?
No, actually, I don't get it.
There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Time now, ladies and gentlemen, for great moments in presidential speeches.
Government is not the solution to our problem. Government is the problem.
This nation has tossed its cap over the wall of space, and we have no choice but to follow it.
I just finished eating lunch at Sam's. Had just a little too much chicken. I've heard interesting ideas. I won't share them with you.
What? And now, ladies and gentlemen, time for great moments in presidential speeches.
Crank this sucker up.
I hope you enjoy this.
I've just come from a round table. Or was it a square table? But either way, it was a table.
The important thing to remember, it was a table. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for great moments in presidential speeches. Here we go.
There is nothing wrong with America that cannot be cured by what is right with America.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
I did a little research into the history, and it turns out Winston Churchill came here in 1932, right before I was born.
Here we go. See what happens.
And therefore, as a free man, I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
And I think this is a, look, it's a, to me, it's a way.
Now it's time for great moments in presidential speeches.
A full acceptance of the Potsdam Declaration, which specifies the unconditional surrender of Japan.
We must guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought, by the military-industrial complex.
By the way, we had.
And now it's time for great moments in presidential speeches. Let's take a look here.
That House Republicans last fall passed strong earmark reform idea, put forth earmark reform ideas.
That's exactly what happened. Gentlemen, now it's time for great moments in presidential speeches. Let's take a look at
this. There are some who say that communism is the wave of the future. Let them come to Berlin.
Communism is another sad, bizarre chapter in human history whose last pages even now are being written.
I thank the state and local officials. Ward, thanks for your remarks. Those are awesome. I guess that's a presidential word.
Time now for great moments in presidential speeches. Let's take a look.
This nation will remain a neutral nation, but I cannot ask that every American remain neutral in thought.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
Anybody here got 4 kids? 3 kids? You got 4? 4. 3, okay. All right, wait. I don't know why I asked that. Oh, I know why I asked it.